You know the feeling. A wave of fear, grief, or anger hits you, and instead of passing, it settles in. It stays for days, months, or even years, until it feels like a permanent part of your life. We are going to examine a framework called the Pravaha Ganga Dhyanam, or the flowing river technique. It is designed to dismantle this feeling of permanence in about 5 minutes. To try this, you only need an open mind and one specific current negative emotion you are dealing with right now to use as a test case. Mastering this provides a mental mechanism to let go of that feeling without having to fight it or fix it. The biological lifespan of any single emotional reaction is actually very short. In your brain, a spark of anger or fear lasts for about half a second. This raises a question. If the physical reaction is over in half a second, why does a single moment of grief feel like it lasts for 3 solid years? Imagine a shop run by identical twin brothers. They are indistinguishable from one another. You walk in, place an order with one brother, pay, and leave. You return the next day. The other twin is working the counter. Because he looks exactly like the first, your brain assumes you are continuing the same conversation with the same person you met yesterday. Your mind treats emotions this way. That lingering sadness is not a single old object. It is a brand new, identical copy of the feeling, regenerating every half second. Seeing this constant, rapid regeneration allows you to stop treating the emotion as a permanent fixture and start seeing it as a series of brief, individual events. When a negative feeling arises, our natural instinct is to intervene. We try to suppress it, solve it, or analyze its origins. Think of your mind as this calm bowl of water. An emotion is like a finger touching the surface, creating ripples that expand outward. If you try to fix those ripples by smoothing the water with your hands, you only displace more water. You create more turbulence. But if you remove your hand and wait, the water naturally returns to its original stillness. Intervening in an emotion provides the energy it needs to regenerate for another half second. Simply doing nothing allows the current cycle to end. To maintain this do-nothing state, we use a 2-step phrase called a concept reminder. Its purpose is to anchor your mind in the reality of the flowing river. First, recite this statement. Gare Purandoram Gangayatraku Namaskaram. This translates to, salutations to the overflowing, flowing Ganges River. This statement reminds the brain that nature is never static. The water in a river is constantly changing. What you see now is entirely different from what was there a moment ago. Now personalize the statement. Replace the name of the river with your own name. For example, salutations to the flowing Mohan River. As you repeat this, the mental pressure often begins to lift. You are instructing your brain to stop trying to hold on to the water. This trigger shifts your self-perception. It reinforces that you are a constantly changing flow of events, rather than a fixed structure. You may want to use this to help a family member who is struggling with grief or anger that is affecting their health. Simply giving them the mantra or telling them that their feelings will pass is usually ineffective. It can often lead to frustration or a feeling of being unheard. A reminder only works if the person understands what they are supposed to be remembering. You must first explain the half-second illusion. Help them understand the twin shopkeeper analogy so they can see why their feelings seem to persist. Once they understand the intellectual concept of the flowing river, the mantra can then serve its purpose as a release valve. You now have the full framework of the Pravaha Ganga Dhyanam. Now you can clearly see your everyday emotions as brief, passing ripples on the surface of your life. The next time anxiety or anger flares up, simply observe it without trying to change it. Step back, invoke the flowing river reminder, and watch the emotion dissolve back into the current.